gas colonies. Here we go. All right, everybody. We got most of our players here. We are getting ready to go. We got the readies appearing on the screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Classic Tetris Wars Live here in Cleveland, Ohio at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. Hell yeah! Let's go ahead and introduce our players right now for this first round matchup. We have seeds 5 through 12 after our qualifying playing here. On the top row, we have Jedi Evan, we have Kira, we have Mike, and we have Colin, our host for this evening. I also want to give a huge kudos for Colin for getting all the equipment here, arranging with everybody to being able to get this event set up. This would not have been possible without you. Everybody join me in giving Colin a big hell yeah! Now on the bottom row, we have Gustavo, we have Francis, we have Dave, and we have Yeehaw MCK, otherwise known as Yeehaw McKickass. All 8 of these players are going to be playing 8 consecutive games. The scoring is going to be going as follows. 8th place is going to get 0 points for each game. 7th place will get 1 point. 6th place will get 2. 5th place will get 3. 4th place gets 4 points. Then the points increase when you get to the top 3. It's going to be 6 points for 3rd place, 8 points for 2nd, and a full 10 points for 1st place. And after the 8 games are completed, the 4 highest overall scores are going to advance to the finals to face the 1st through 4th seeds who got the buys to win $400 as part of our prize pool, and that matcherino is just going up. Anybody in the chat that wants to contribute to that matcherino, just do exclamation matcherino. All the money is going to be going back to the players. All money will be appreciated here. All right, so I don't know about all you, so are you ready to begin the first round? All right, that's what I want to hear right now. So without further ado, game number 1 is on the run, and I'm going to count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! All right, looks like our players are all off and running right now. Here we go. Okay, we currently got a couple Tetrises on the board for Kira and Colin. Everybody's still building. Oh, we got a little bit of a mess from Dave. Dave building up, but Dave's going to get that lawnmower over to the right side. Oh, we got a top out already from Yeehaw. Yeehaw at just 3,400 is already going to be our first casualty. Other scores we currently have stacked. We have 4,900 for Dave, 7,400 for Francis, Gustavo 5,560. The top row, we have 94,000 Jedi Evan, 94,000 Kira, 56,000 for Mike, and 61,000 for Colin. Evan's setting up pretty solidly. Bar's going to come down. Boom, there's a Tetris for Evan. Evan goes to 118. We got Kira getting another Tetris. Kira's going to go to 139. 84,000 Mike, 57,000 Colin. Bottom row, we have Dave at 18,000. We have in the middle for Gustavo. Gustavo's going to try and get this one down a little bit. Francis, meanwhile, currently 8,600. Looking to try and get a bar over to that right side. Does end up getting the bar to the right side. Takes a good triple there. Up on the top row, we have Evan now at 165. Solidly in the lead over the other players. 150 for Kira, but Kira's in a little bit of a mess right now. Kira's got to be careful here. Kira's going to get a bar. Gets a nice double right there with that O piece. He'll try to set up there. Gets a triple in the middle. 159. Boom, there's a Tetris there. Kira, 182. 173 now for Evan. 139 Mike. Oh, Colin's in trouble. Colin is going to be done. 77,000. Another casualty up on the top for Colin. 77,152. 6 players remaining right now. We have 34,000 for Francis, 30,000 for Dave, 34,000 for Gustavo in the bottom row. Then the top row, Kira now has the overall lead, 229. Jedi Evan coming in close, though, 222. Then Mike is 151. Bottom row still trying to get out of some of this mess. 55,000 out for Gustavo. Gustavo needs 78,000 to pass Colin. This is now 35,000. Dave 33. You have a little bit of a mess forming for Kira now. 255. 269 now for Evan. Evan's going to get another Tetris. 291. Dave now at 44,000, trying to build a little bit, has a pretty high right side forming, but the board is relatively healthy. Gustavo, 49,000, Francis, 37,000. Top row, 315. Oh, Evan had a little bit of a hesitation on that long bar, but was able to make the adjustment in the nick of time right there. 318 now for Evan, 289 for Kira, 246 Mike. Mike's getting another Tetris, 269. Meanwhile, in the bottom row, 50,000 currently for Gustavo. Gustavo's building up a big spire on the right side. Gustavo's going to try to get this down. Is building a nice left and right bull strat to be able to try and get the board back to safety. Dave, meanwhile, is at 60,000. Still needs 18,000 more. And there's another Tetris for Dave, 71,000. Will pass Colin with just 8,000 more points. 52,000 here. Gustavo. 39,000 for Francis. See if Francis getting a bar. Francis is waiting on a bar for that left side to be able to score a Tetris. Bar is not coming for Francis. Francis takes a good safety double. Gustavo now at 54,000. 74,000 now for Dave. Dave's going to get another double down there. 76,000. Now we're currently looking a little bit high for Francis. Can finally get that bar. Tetris for Francis on the left side. Francis now 47,000. Gustavo 56. Looks like Dave's going to try and go for something in the center well here. Dave's going to take a trouble. And 79,000. Dave officially passes Colin, is now in the top 4. Hell yeah. Gustavo now 58,000. Still got a little bit of a mess trying to get out of. Francis now 50,000. Top row, our current leader is 428,000 from Jedi Evan. 386 from Kira. 346 from Mike. 82,000 now for Dave. 61 for Gustavo. Francis now 52. Francis now transitions to level 6. So speed's going to increase just a little bit for Francis. Francis looking like she's handling it pretty well. Gustavo's still in a pretty rough dig situation, but Gustavo's still trying to fight through this. Gustavo now 63,000. Up at the top row, we have a level 19 transition from Evan and Kira. Kira's dangerously high right now, though. Kira's a don't mischief for Kira. Kira's out of Kira's going to be able to get out of this. Kira is done. 399,000. Kira is a casualty on the top row. $478 for Evan now. $417 for Mike. 68,000 now for Gustavo. 55,000 for Francis. Evan's going to get another Tetris. Evan goes to 537. Mike, 453. And Dave's in a little bit of trouble right now. Dave just needs one more line to get 100,000. Come on, get down. Oh, just missed 100,000. Dave just barely misses 100,000, but does end up passing Colin. We have 77,000. Gustavo's going to need about 20,000 more to be able to get fourth place off of Dave. Evan 574, Mike 471 for the lead up on top. Francis now 62, already transitioned to level 9. Great game here from Francis, very solidly being able to handle these pieces. Gustavo's got a little bit of a mess in the center of the board. Still need about 20,000 to be able to pass Dave. Oh, this board's looking really, really nasty right now for Gustavo. Gustavo needs something for that right. Oh, hangs it on that side. Gustavo's going to hang, and that's going to be it for Gustavo. 78,706. We have 3 players left. If Francis, 75,000, going to need 25,000 points to be able to pass him. 88,000. Big level 9 Tetris for Francis. Just 12,000 points needed to break 100,000 to get top 4. Jedi Evan, 757 on level 25. This is max out pace right here for Evan. See if Evan can get this. Evan's got another bar. Boom, there's a Tetris. Evan, 789. 501 for Mike. 90,000 already for Francis. Francis just needs 8,000 more to be able to secure top 4. 91 now for Francis. Up on the top row, we got a little bit of a mess for Evan right now. Evan 795 has the lead very solidly here. Oh, misdrop for Evan. Evan's in trouble right now. Evan's in trouble. Evan's in trouble. Evan's in trouble. Come on, get this. Oh, another misshipper there. I think that's going to be it for Evan. 800,254. But that is looking like it's going to take game 1. Hell yeah. All right, Francis is still looking to catch Dave. 93,000. There's a bar, and there's 100,000 points for Francis. Level 11 Tetris 107. Come on. Mike on top is going to top out at 522. So Francis is our last player playing right now. Give it everything you got, Francis. Come on. Set up for a left well Tetris. Just needs another bar. Waiting for the bar is Francis. Francis still waiting. Where is this bar for Francis? There's a misdrop. There's another misdrop. That's going to be it for Francis. Francis is in deep trouble right now. But 112,000 securing a top 4 finish in game 1. Hell yeah. All right, the scores for game 1 are as follows. Yeehaw McKickass, 3,400 is going to remain at 0 points. 77,152. Colin is going to get 1 point. Colin is going to start us off here at 1. Then in second place, just barely above Colin, 78,706. Gustavo's going to get 2. Moving up from there, 99,115 in 5th place. Dave is going to get 3 points. Then in 4th place, 112,000, Francis. Everybody in the chat's favorite right here. We got the fan favorite making the top 4, 112. 4 big points going to her. GG's. And now the top 3 for game number 1. 399,000, Kira's going to get 6 big points for that one right there, putting this one on the board. Then in second place, Mike is going to get 8 points for that 500,000 plus game. And then with the 800,000, like a BOSS boss over that field, Jedi Evan takes the full 10 points. Hell yeah. All right, all of our players look like they are ready for game number 2. Let's get it going. Game number 2 is coming straight to you. Count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, we got a little bit of a change up on the bottom row. We have Gustavo and Dave both with level 9 starts here, as opposed to a little bit of the slower starts in the earlier game. They're going to try and play it a little more aggressively. They're getting into their comfort zone, and both Dave and Gustavo get on the board with early Tetris. Yeehaw's getting on the board with the Tetris. Yeehaw starting at level 18 on the bottom row. Francis starting at level 6. Francis slow but steady. It worked well for her last game. Let's see if it keeps it up this game. $29,000 for Colin up on the top row. Got a slight dig, was able to get out of it without too much trouble. Yeah, Mike with a little center issue. There is a hole at the bottom in row 1, column 5. You know, Francis has a little bit of a mess over on the left side. Currently at 17,000. The board is still relatively healthy. Only about halfway up on that left side issue. Francis should be able to get this down. On the left side, we have Gustavo getting another level 9 Tetris, 61,000 already. And we got 61,000 as well from Dave. 99,000 y'all. Oh, we got mess for Kira right now. Come on, Kira's got to be careful here. Oh, commit shift for Kira. Oh, no. Come on, be careful here. Be careful. It's really falling apart for Kira up on top. No. Get careful here. No, that is going to be it. Kira is done. 100,700. 100,700 for Kira. Rough one there. And Colin's going to be done as well. 60,000. 60,812. Okay, looking at the other scores we have Dave at 98,000, 35 lines on a level 9 start. This is a very strong start right now for Dave. Dave just crossed 100,000. Dave has passed Kira and Colin now. Gustavo, 81,000. Francis, 23,000. Still trying to get out of this mess. Yeehaw, 245. Mike, 230. Evan, 267. That rhymes. Evan, 267. I like that. Mike, 233. Not Tetris ready. Unfortunately, has to take a safety double. Will get Tetris ready with that burn. There's another Tetris. Goes to 257. Gustavo, 88,000. Dave with the center well right there. Boom, 129. 129 on a level 9 start is an extremely strong pace. Watch out for Dave to make a real big run this game. No real good place for Dave to be able to put that T, unfortunately. Back to the top row, we have 282 for Mike, 333 for Evan. Then we have Yeehaw, 297. Dave now 132. Board is still looking pretty good. Another center well set up for Dave. And there is another bar for another center well Tetris. 145 Dave on the bottom row. Gustavo now at 93. It's a center well triple, currently 96. Francis now 45. Still trying to get this board clean. Top row, we have 386 for Evan. And 334 for Mike. And Yeehaw's done 300, 580 for Yeehaw. Yeehaw will be 300, 580. 5 players now currently remaining. Francis is potentially trying to set up for a left well. Unfortunately, was not able to get the piece in time. We'll be able to open it up a little bit there, and then should be able to get that triple down the pipe in row 3, column 3 with that bar. Francis now 49,000. Gustavo has crossed the 100,000 point mark at 103. 152 now for Dave. And there's going to be another left well Tetris. Dave, 164. Dave is looking to pass Yeehaw's 300,000 and try and get into the top 4 secured. Dave's got another left well Tetris. There we go, 176 at 90 lines. Seriously, this is a very good level 9 start here for Dave. Do not sleep on this player. Do not. Top row, 467 for Evan. Although Evan's got a little complication, 115 lines, will be transitioning soon, but fixes it really nicely. 492 currently. And also, if you're wondering, Richard Wolf, Mike is Mike Winzenek, who is actually the 2012 runner-up at the CTWC in the CTWC early years. Very strong, consistent, battle-tested player. $494 for Evan. There's another Tetris, Evan, 518, transitions to level 19 at 519. We have a transition for Mike as well, 459. Dave now at level 10, 193. Gustavo, 124. Francis, 71. There's looks like another Tetris well set up now for Gustavo if the bar comes. Gustavo waiting for that bar. Gustavo's going to get that center well Tetris, 137. Oh, misdrop for Dave. Dave on level 10. See if Dave can get the right pieces to go down on the left side. Dave is still going to need to get to 300 to pass Yeehaw. Francis, meanwhile, is now transitioned to level 8. Has a left well Tetris set up if that bar comes. See if that bar is coming for Francis. Bar is not coming. No good place to put that O, unfortunately. The bar is finally going to come. Francis going to get that left well Tetris. 83,000. Come on. Fan favorite doing awesome here. We love to see it. 147 now, Gustavo. 202 for Dave. Dave's getting a little bit high up on the board, up to level 12 speeds. A mischief now for Dave, but gets a good tuck. Dave might be able to fix this. The target for Dave to be able to secure a top spot is 300,000. Already at 205, so less than 100,000 points needed. We got a center well set up for Gustavo. Gustavo's going to get that bar and slam it home, 166. And Evan's going to be done, 540. 540, Evan is going to be a casualty, and Mike W. has passed Evan. 4 players still going. Mike is still going, 573. And 85,000, Francis is going to be done this game. Great showing again from Francis here, passing a couple players. Okay, and Mike is done, 576. 576, Mike is done. 2 players left. Dave and Gustavo are our last 2 players left. They're probably not going to be able to catch Evan and Mike on the top row, but they can catch Yeehaw. They can still catch Yeehaw with good play. Their target is 300,000. $177 now for Gustavo, 223 for Dave. Dave's going to get another triple. Speed's going to go up again at level 16 for Dave, so Dave needs to be careful. Don't get caught off guard by the speed change. Speed has gone up for Dave, 228. Needs 300,000 to pass Yeehaw. Dave now 232. Looking to set up that left well. Left well is almost set up. Only going to be a triple, though, but the bar's not coming for it. Bar is not coming for it for Dave. Dave's board's starting to fall apart. That's going to be it for Dave. 232, though. Great game from Dave. Hell yeah. Gustavo is our last player remaining right now. 185. You need 233 to catch Dave. You need 300 to catch Yeehaw. Dave at 154 lines, still has 36 lines for the level 19 transition. Is going to get a nice triple on that right side. Goes to 194. See if Dave's going to try and, right now, see if Gustavo's going to try and set anything up right now to get aggressive here or not. Dave now goes to level 16 speeds. 197 currently. 199, just crosses 200. Needs 33,000 to pass Dave. See how aggressive it's going to be right here for Gustavo. Gustavo's still trying to keep the board healthy. This board's starting to look really dangerous, though. Really, really dangerous. Need some good pieces here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's looking really dangerous right now. This control's starting to get an issue right now. Come on, come on, come on. Get that bar down. Get that good double. Good double. Get another bar down. Come on. You're digging this down. Digging this down. Come on, Gustavo. Come on. You need 233 to pass Dave. Oh, that's another miss drop. I think that's going to be it for Gustavo. 208. Dave holds on for top 4. Hey, that's what the hype will have again. All right, let's sort these scores, baby. 2 games in. Come on.
It's 18.
All right, scores are as follows for game number 2. 60,000 points, Colin is going to remain at 1 point. 85,000 points, just ahead of Colin. Francis is going to get a point going up to 5. $100,000, 15,000 points above that. Kira gets 2 points. Kira is now at 8. And then a big jump up from there, 208,000 points. Gustavo gets 3 big points, tying with Francis at 5. In 4th place, securing a top 4 spot with an awesome run all the way up to level 17. Dave with 232,000 gets 4 big points. Dave is now at 7. And the top 3 for that game, 300,000 points. Yeehaw McKickass is now on the board. 6 big points going that way. Then we got Jedi Evan with over 500,000. Jedi Evan gets 8 going to 18. And then 10 big points going over to Mike Winzenek. Mike is going to go from 8 to 18, tying for the lead with Jedi Evan. 2 games in, I know we're having a blast. Hell yeah. All right, looks like all of our players are ready right now for game number 3. So without further ado, game number 3 is breaking free. Count it down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So the scores are looking really close for a lot of the players here. Jedi Evan and Mike are both very solidly in the lead with 18 points apiece, but no other player is in double digits right now. The next highest player is Kira with 8 points, and then Dave with 7 points, your current top 4. At the end of this, the top 4 players will be advancing to the finals against the top 4 seeds. So it doesn't matter what your score is as long as you make the top 4. We got a left wall Tetris for Gustavo. Gustavo with the level 9 start. We also have 2 curly Tetrises for Dave. Dave also with the level 9 start. Francis doing a level 7 start this time around. We got Tyler in the chat right here. Francis with a big 5. You got this. Hashtag Francis fans. You got fans in the chat here, Francis. And she's loving it. I can tell. You know it. Francis got to be careful, Tyler. You know it. Francis now 16,000, already looking really comfortable on the level 7 speeds to start us off. Dave currently 41,000, Gustavo 31,000, and Kira's in a mess again! Another early top out for Kira! 98,000! No! 98,420 for Kira. Now, Kira still has 8 points, so Kira should still be around the top 4. We still have several more games left to go, though, so there's plenty of time for Kira to make it back. Francis set up for a Tetris. Very clean well. There's that Lombard. Lombard's going over. Francis gets another Tetris, 27,000. And we got a dirty center well for Dave, 61,000. Dave really bringing it here today. Who is this guy? Who is this guy here? Just totally bringing it, hanging with everybody. Dave now 64,000, Gustavo 52, Francis 37, Yeehaw 157, Colin 126, Mike 153, Jedi Evan 192. Evan's getting another Tetris going to 215. We had a little bit of a slight hang there for Evan, but Evan is able to get it back down. Francis, unfortunately, was not able to use that Lombard. He will be able to use these next couple pieces here, though. Need to be able to get the right piece down to that left side, though. That left side looking a little bit dangerous. Finally getting that bar over. Francis going to bring it down with that double. 58,000 currently for Francis. Now finally gets some pieces over that left side. Gets that bar over to the right. Gets another double with that O. Still in a little bit of a dig mode, but Francis should be able to get it down with the right piece. Yeehaw currently at 224 down the bottom row. Leader is currently Jedi Evan at 292. Francis now 60,000 already. One of her strongest games so far. 47 lines. 83,000 for Dave. 66,000 for Gustavo. Most of the players are looking pretty clean. Francis is starting to get her board down pretty good. It's another burn. Putting that T-piece down, we'll get another one as well. 88,000 now for Dave. Dave makes a good adjustment with that Z to be able to get Tetris ready. Gets another Tetris, crosses 100,000 points. Gustavo going for the center well. Gustavo's going to slam that center well home. Gustavo, 82,000. Francis now 67. Dave, 112. Yeehaw on the bottom row is currently at 310. Current leader is Jedi Evan with 414. Mike, 279. Colin, 181. Although Colin's got a little bit of a mess forming right now. Colin's got a hole in row 4, column 6. Gonna need to take a lot of smart burns to be able to keep this board safe. There we go. There's a smart burn right there. Well is reopened. Nice adjustment there. A little bit of a mess making the adjustment. It did open the well back up. And a dirty right well Tetris. Colin slams that home like a boss. Hell yeah. Colin now 205. Yeehaw 332. Evan in the lead, 486. Mike, 294. Bottom row, we have 108 Gustavo, 124 for Dave, 73 for Francis. Francis at 80 lines has reached the level 8 transition speed. A little bit of indecision there from Dave, but Dave does manage to keep the board okay. 125 currently for them. Yeehaw's getting a little bit high. Yeehaw's playing about halfway up the board right now. And Yeehaw's saying over there, Yeehaw's not getting that high. Yeah, we're high on Tetris here. Total aphrodisiac. Oh, wow. Yeehaw going mega dirty right now. Where's the bar? Boom! That's a dirty Tetris for Yeehaw. Rate that Tetris R. Come on. Yeehaw now 383 going to the level 16 transition. We have 147 from Dave, 252 Colin, 127 Gustavo. Gustavo currently hits a level 10 transition, 100 lines. Francis, 88,000. And Dave's going to get the board back down to safety. Level 12, 154. Francis transitions to level 9. Speed's starting to increase a little bit. She has a little bit of hesitation. She is still making some good placements, though. See if she can cross 100,000. $159 now for Dave. Dave now 161. Francis 90. Francis might go for a dirty Tetris here. There's that bar. Not going to be a Tetris, but still going to get that triple. 94,000, 100 lines going into level 10. Come on, get this 100,000, Francis. You got this. 96. Francis almost there for 100. Francis almost got it. Going to get another burn. 96.4. Another burn. Still waiting for a good setup. Uh-oh, board's starting to get a little bit away. Come on, get that bar over. There we go. 100 on the dot. Francis got it. Come on. Hell yeah. She is bringing it here today and going for that Tetris. 30 Tetris in the middle. 115. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your fan favorite. Just tearing it up right now. Come on. Everybody cheer Francis on right here. 117 now for Francis. 145 for Gustavo. 181 for Dave. Yeehaw's done at 387. And we got 336. Mike is going to be done on top. 336, 557 for Mike. We got Jedi Evans, 728. Right now, 764. Board's starting to fall apart for Francis right now. Falling apart, but 120 for Francis. Her best game so far. Come on. Then we got Dave at 192. Almost ready to break 200 again. Gustavo 161. Evan's going to be done 801 up on top. That's Evan's second 800,000 today. Amazing consistency here. Amazing. And Colin's going to be done 368. Just barely misses Yeehaw. 2 players left. We have Gustavo and Dave left. Dave 201, Gustavo 183. Gustavo setting up for the center well. See if that bar comes. Bar's going to come. Boom, there's a center well, Gustavo. Gustavo crosses 200,000. Just 3,000 points behind Dave. Dave, 185 lines. About to hit the level 19 transition momentarily. 188, just got 2 more lines to go before level 19 for Dave. 224, another Tetris Gustavo. Gustavo passes Dave. And there's the level 19 transition for Dave. See if Dave can keep this going right here. Big speed increase. Jose is falling apart for Dave right now, but 212 for Dave. Come on. Gustavo 226. Come on, see if Gustavo can keep this going. Gustavo currently 233. Gets another bar down that side. Board is still very messy. Needs another bar dependency over in column 2. Come on, needs that bar. Where's that bar? Able to improvise a little bit right here. 239,000. Gustavo beat their best score from game number 2 at the 208 last game. Already got a 241 this game. Board's starting to get away from Gustavo a little bit right here. Starting to look really, really bad now. Gustavo's still taking burns. 242. Wasn't able to get that over. That's going to be a Gustavo 242, but does end up passing Dave for that one for the bottom row. Hell yeah. Hey, it's hype commentary. It's hype commentary. All right, let's sort these scores out for game number 3. All right, the scores for game number 3 are as follows. Kira with 98,000 is going to remain at 8 points. 120,000, Francis is going to get 1 more point. She now goes to 6. In 6th place, 212,000. Dave is going to get 2 more big points. Dave is now at 9. In 5th place, about 30,000 points ahead of Dave, Gustavo's going to get 3 big points. Gustavo now goes to 8. In 4th place, 336,000. Mike is going to get 4 points. Mike now goes to 22. Then the top 3 for this game. Colin with 368,000, our host for this evening. Colin's going to get 6 big points there. Colin's going to go to 7. Then Yeehaw McKickass with a near 400,000 score. 8 big points going his way. Going all the way from 6 to 14. And taking another big win down with another 800,000. Jedi Evan using the Force to crush the field. Hell yeah. All right, we are 3 games in right now, everybody. 3 games in. All right, looks like we got our ratings from everybody right now. We got a few more games to go here. Game number 4 is coming to your door. Counting it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris! So recapping last game, we had a bunch of scores moving around. Jedi Evan has been one of the only players really consistently scoring near the top. Had 28 out of a possible 30 points, so looking very solid to finish in the top 4 and go to the finals. Mike W. with 22 points is also looking solid to go to the finals as well. And the next highest in 3rd place is Yeehaw with 14. Then we have a big, wide-open battle right now. 9 points Dave, 8 points each for Kira and Gustavo, 6 Francis, 7 for Colin. Anybody's game to get that 4th and final spot to be able to go to the finals. Still got a lot of Tetris left to players, and everybody bring their A games. Hell yeah. Gustavo currently 36,000, has already gotten 3 out of 3 possible early Tetrises. Dave now 25,000. Francis 22,000, going again with a level 7 start. Francis got a Lombard dependency, however. Kira's board's looking a little bit iffy right now. Kira's in a little bit of trouble here. Kira's got to be careful. Come on, Kira. Come on, Kira. You can get out of this. You can get out of this. Come on. You got a nice single right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well is open for Kira. Where is that bar? There it is. Boom. That's a Tetris for Kira. Like a boss. Just clutch. C-L-U-T-C-H, clutch, surviving that one. Come on. There we go. There's a dirty Tetris there for Karen. It looks like that was a triple, not a Tetris, but still nevertheless getting it back down. And there's another dirty Tetris, Kira, 183. Kira now on the bubble right now. Kira definitely needs a big win to be able to recover. There's another dirty Tetris, Kira, 207. Other players, we have 201 now for Evan, 149 for Mike, 97 for Colin, 84 Gustavo, 52 Dave, 39 Francis, 171 for Yeehaw. A little bit of an adjustment issue there for Yeehaw. Wasn't able to tuck that L all the way over. Gonna be a little bit more digging for him. Still trying to get these pieces here. Looks like Gustavo might try a center well. Ultimately, does not end up going for the center well. Two more pieces here for Gustavo. Gustavo looks like they're going to get ready for the left well. Left well Tetris is set up for Gustavo. Gustavo slams it home. 100,000 for them. 90,000 for Dave. 44 for Francis. Top row, we have another mess for Kira. Barely able to get that long bar hung all the way back over to the left. And the well's open. There's a split double right there now. Kira's still trying to dig this down to get safe. Another is in the middle setup right now for Kira. Kira hits the spin. Nice move right there for Kira. 293 currently for her. 367 for Jedi Evan. Jedi Evan is currently in the lead. 227 for Mike. And Colin's in deep trouble right there on the board. 169. Colin, I don't know if Colin's going to be able to get a bar, but cannot get it over. 169. Hey now. Colin is going to be done. 169, 712. Oh, Kira hangs a bar. Kira's got to try and get something down that center well to get that height down, be able to get something over to that left. Kira's got a very problematic board here. 305, so the score is looking good. Oh, got it over, just barely. Come on, Kira. Kira digging this down like a gardener in the Home Depot lawn department. Still getting it, still getting it. There, get that bar over to the left. Kira's okay. And Jedi Evan is done. 397. 397, 927. Our leader is down for this one, so that's really going to open up the score for a lot of other players that get past that. I know, he's right here. Other players now, we currently have 127 for Dave, 131 Gustavo, 78 for Francis. Yeehaw goes to 305. There's another long bar, and there's another Tetris for Dave, 139. Center well triple set up right now. Gustavo gets that. Dave set up again. A little bit of a misdrop on the adjustment. Dave still gets another Tetris, 152. Kira now 376. Mike 353. Yeehaw's got misdrops. And that's it for Yeehaw. 310. 310, 462. 5 players remaining right now. We have a level 10 transition now for Dave. Kira's getting into some trouble. Akira gets back out of it. Tetris 414. Kira gets a nice tuck. Tetris ready, set up again. Where is the bar for Kira? Getting dangerously high right now without it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where is that bar? Another misdrop. Sealed the well. Unfortunately, Kira sealed the well. No, no, no. Kira's in deep trouble. I don't know if Kira's getting anything. Kira's not getting out of this. 419, 960. 4 players remaining right now. We have 401 for Mike. We have 166 Gustavo, 162 Dave, 105 Francis. Francis transitions to level 9. Has a little bit of a spire forming on the board. See if Francis can get this down. We got a mess. Gustavo's in a little bit of trouble. Does end up getting that bar over to the side. Gustavo tries to be a little bit over to the right. Come on, Gustavo needs to get some. Oh, Gustavo's been misdrops over on the side. That's it, 168. Three players remaining now. 185 for Dave, but this speed just went up right now, and Dave is really high up. Making a couple adjustments here. Oh, this is starting to get really, really problematic for Dave. That's going to be at 185 for Dave. Francis and Mike are the last players left right now. $116 now for Francis. Okay, her board's starting to look a little bit troublesome. Come on, need that bar. Francis going to get the bar down. Gets a couple good burns. Francis needs about 185 to be able to pass Dave and Gustavo. Francis can definitely do this. There's a bar over there. There's another triple for Francis. Francis gets it all the way back down. Needs 161 to pass Gustavo and 186 to pass Dave. About 60,000 more points for Francis to pull this off. Come on, everybody cheer on our fan favorite right here. Everybody cheer on Francis. 125 now for Francis. Francis's best game so far of the set. $539 for Mike up on top. Mike about to hit the level 29 kill screen. Mike should have this game secured. Mike trying to set up for one final Tetris here. If the bar comes, bar is coming. Boom, there's that final Tetris. Mike goes into kill screen, 582. Hell yeah. All right, Francis gets another Tetris, 146. Francis just needs 14,000 to pass Gustavo. Come on, Francis can do this. Come on, Francis. You got this. You got this. 148 now. Still making some good plays. Level 13 speeds. Come on, get this over. There's another double. 150. Come on, Francis got a center well set up in the middle. Oh, is this board starting to look really dangerous? Couple misdrop for Francis. No, no, no. Francis' game is falling apart. No! But 150. Great game there for Francis trying to finish this out. All right. All right, the scores for game number 4. Francis with 150,000, unfortunately, is going to remain at 6 points. Then Gustavo, 168,000. Gustavo is going to get 1 point, going up to 9. Then in 6th place, 169,000, just 1,000 points ahead of Gustavo. Colin gets 2 points, also going to 9. In 5th place this game, 185,000. Dave's going to get 3 points. Dave is now in double digits with 12. Fourth place, 310,000. Yeehaw McKickass gets 4 big points. He's going to 18. In 3rd place, 397,000. Your leader, Jedi Evan, gets 6 more big points. Evan is now at 34. 2nd place this game, Kira, 490,000. Kira gets 8 much-needed points, doubling the score up from 8 to 16, and taking down the win, 22 to 32. Mike W. W standing for WIN win. Hell yeah. All right, so we are 4 games through this Battle Royal right now. We have Jedi Evan, 34 points in the lead, followed closely by Mike at 32, and then 18 points, Yeehaw McKickass in 3rd place. Then Kira, 16 points, is in 4th place. We still got a ways to go here. 12 points for Dave. Dave is 4 points back. A lot of time left to go here to be able to get this. Hell yeah. Yep, that's Mike Winsonek, Bumpy. That's him. 2012 CTWC runner-up here in the flesh. Hey, Kingsman's telling you to answer your DMs, Mike. Hey, I just told Mike to answer his DMs. He's talking back at you. Okay, we're waiting for Gustavo to get it back before we start the next game. All right, take a couple minute breather here. We'll be back in a minute. Right here, it's our. And we're streaming. Yeah, we currently have 20 viewers. You having a lot of fun? Hey, I hope you're feeding off. Okay. Oh, it's all good. All good. That's what it's all about, having fun. Yeah. It's backwards. It's good. All right, everybody back? All right, everybody is back right now. We are 4 games in. Let's get this next game going. Game number 5 comes alive. Counting it down right now in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So looking at our scores currently after 4 games, Mike and Jedi Evan look like they're very solid and secure to be able to go to the finals. And we also have Yeehaw and McKickass with 18 and Kira at 16, our current top 4 cutoff. But Dave is only 4 points back right now. A big showing here from Dave, and Dave has a chance to sneak in among some of the other players. Dave's going to get another Tetris. Dave goes to 24,000. Gustavo's got a little bit of a mess, but does end up burning it out to create a center well. Center well Tetris going down for Gustavo. Gustavo now at 25,000. Francis on the level 8 start this time, raising the speed. I'm loving this. And there's a bar, and boom, there's a Tetris for Francis, 22,000. Kira, meanwhile, is getting a little bit high up on the board. Oh, Kira's going for this Tetris. Is Kira seriously? Yes, Kira did seriously go for that. I mean, what the heck? On the highway to the danger zone right there, stacking that high, but flying out of that like a bona fide maverick. Hell yeah. Okay, Kira gets another bar to be able to keep the well open. There's another Tetris, Kira. Kira goes to 88. Gustavo setting up for a left well. Back-to-back bars, setting it up perfectly. There's a Tetris Gustavo, 53,000. Dave now at 65,000. Francis, 36. Yeehaw, 37. We got Colin in a big, big mess right now up on top. See if Colin can dig this through. This is looking very problematic for Colin right now. 66,000. Come on. Colin might have a chance to get out of this. Colin's digging it well, digging it well, digging it well. Come on, Colin, come on. Get that tuck that tee in. Colin tucks in the tee and gets the well back open. Colin is staying alive like a BG. Hell yeah. 103 now for Colin. Gustavo's in a little bit of a pickle right now. 57,000, but about halfway up the board. Dave now 72,000. Francis 39. Yeehaw 71. Finally out of that massive dig situation. There's a Tetris Yeehaw 94. $207 now for Jedi Evan up on top. Center well set up and gets a center well, 230. But our overall leader is Kira, 249. Kira currently right now in 4th place in the score, is the cutoff at 16 points. It's another good tuck, followed by another Tetris, 297. Oh, Kira's in trouble. Kira had a bad shift right there, bad shift. 299. Kira should be able to dig this down, though. Is getting the burns. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Here we go. Nice flat right there. I might not have seen that flat. I would have went the other way with that. Much better solution for Kira on that one. It's another center burn. Kira's still in full dig mode right now, and Francis has done 43,000. Other scores we have, Kira still leads 337. Jedi Evan is hot on her tail at 336. Mike 308. Colin 211. Yeehaw 180. 153 for Dave. Dave on a level 9 start, 153 at 78 lines. That is an amazing pace. Dave is still very much in this right now. Gustavo 93. Gustavo with 9 points. Still needs a good bit of points to be able to get back into contention here. All right. Oh, Yeehaw's done. 183. 183. That's going to be it for Yeehaw. So we got a couple players with a target right here. Dave at 159. Only needs a little over, about 2 Tetrises to pass Yeehaw. Yeehaw playing it safe. Knows what he needs to do right here. Dave currently to 163. Dave 163 right now. Tetris ready. There's that bar. There's that Tetris for Dave. 177. One more Tetris will pass Yeehaw for Dave. Dave transitions to level 10. Dave is Tetris ready right now. There's that Tetris. Dave passes Yeehaw. 190 now for Dave, and Dave is set up again. And there's another bar and another Tetris, 203. Gustavo 101. Other scores we have, Colin 297. Level 15 now for Colin. The top row contenders currently 462 Evan. Mike has done 362. $362,057. That's going to be it for Mike. Colin needs a couple Tetrises to pass that. There's another bar, and there's another Tetris. Colin, 338. Colin now level 16. This board is starting to look a little bit troublesome for Colin now, though. Colin needs a couple good pieces. Gets another good burn right there. Come on, one more burn to be able to reopen this. Well, it's reopened for Colin right now. And Kira's done 596. Colin needs another bar, but a misshift. Come on, Colin. There's a bar. Came a little bit too late. Well is reopened. Well is reopened for Colin. Come Come on, bar came a little bit late right there, but it's reopened. Come on, there's that bar. Well, could not be open right there, so Colin's got to keep burning. There it is. Boom, that's a Tetris. Colin passes Mike. Hell yeah. Four players remaining. We got Gustavo 117, Dave 235, Evan 539. We got Colin 397. Colin's got one more Tetris for transitioning. Tetris Colin 421, level 19. Colin can still play this safe. Colin's still got some room here. Colin just burning it down. Just line this out. Play it safe, Colin. 428. 257 now for Dave. 124 for Gustavo. And Evan's done 570. You have a chase down, Colin. Colin's board's starting to fall apart, though. And Colin's board's done 431. Dave and Gustavo are still going right here. Dave needs 362 to pass Mike. Gustavo 132. 269 right now for Dave. Dave needs less than 100,000 to be able to catch Mike. Less than 100,000 needed for Dave. 275. Let's see if Dave can get this. Dave trying to set up as aggressively as possible. The pieces are only letting him do so much. 279. A little bit of indecision there, but Dave is still okay. See if Dave goes left well. Come on, Dave can go center well here. Dave ends up just taking the safety. Safety is still okay. 287. Let's see if Dave can still break 300. Level 19 transition is incoming. 289. There's another triple. 295. Come on, let's get 300, Dave. Come on, let's get 300. Come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. No, come on. I want to see 300, Dave. Come on. Just get a bar for that left side. Come on, Dave. Give us that bar for that left side. I want to see 300. Come on, give Dave that bar. Give Dave that bar. Let him get 300. Let him get 299. Got the burn. Dave got the 300 on level 19. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Bring the hype. All right, let's sort these scores. $43,000. Francis is going to remain at 6 points. $148,000. Gustavo's going to get 7th place and get 1 point, going to double digits with 10. In 6th place, $183,000. Yeehaw gets 2 more. Yeehaw is now at 20. Fifth place, $300,000 right at the buzzer. 3 big points going to Dave. 15 total. Then in 4th place, $362,000. Mike W is going to get 4 more big points, going to 36. 3rd place, our host Colin with a big one, 431. 6 points going that way. Ties with Dave at 15. Then second place, 570,000. Jedi Evan, our overall leader, gets 8 more points, going up to 34 to 42, and taking down the win, getting 10 huge points. The one and only Black Widow herself, Kira. All right, so 5 games in, we have Jedi Evan leading at 42, Mike at 36, Kira at 26, Yeehaw at 20. Top 4 advance. We got a few more games left to go. Everybody increment them seeds, and let's get the next game going. You have 26. Yeah, there should be 3 games left, but if it's clinched, we're not going to do game 8. If it's clinched. Yeah. All right. All right. We are ready to go right now. We got 5 games in the books. Game number 6 kicks us into the mix, and it's kicking us there in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So looking at the score so far, 5 games in, Jedi Evan and Mike at 42 and 36 look to be completely secure to go to the finals. Kira's also looking pretty safe too, but definitely wants to get at least one more big game to lock up her spot in the final 8. And then we have Yeehaw McKickass at 20 points, currently rounding out the top 4. Colin and Dave are only 5 points behind Yeehaw, so Yeehaw can't rest too far on this. Yeehaw needs to keep the points up to be able to keep the distance between the other players. Tetris coming in for Colin. Colin, 21,000. Oh, no. Wow, that was close. Kira almost bit the dust early there. Couple rotation issues for Kira. Come on, Kira needs something for that left side. Kira needs something for that left side. Come on, God barely got it over. Well, Israel, but Kira's going to get another Tetris down there. Wow. Talk about a nail biter. Just so close. Kira's not out of the woods yet. Gets another Tetris to bring it back down, though. Center well back open. Only going to be able to get a split burn there. But Kira looks to be A-OK right now. 125,000. Not that far behind the lead. Jedi Evan has the lead, 149. And Francis, unfortunately, on the bottom row is going to be done at 19,000. You were playing... It's all about having fun. Okay, of the players remaining right now, we have a little bit of a dig situation for Colin. Kira's also playing extremely high up again. Dirty Tetris, though, for Kira on that right side, but still not able to fully get the well back down to safety. Uh-oh. Kira's in a lot of trouble now. Barely gets that bar over. Come on, still digging. Good double. Come on, Kira. No real good place to put that O, so still going to be in dig mode. Gets a double. Come on. Kira doing a live 18-5 B-type right here and doing it like a champ. Still digging it. Almost got it back down to about 18-4 height right now. Come on, Kira. You're almost out of this. There we go. Boom. Just about out of it. I mean, that, ladies and gentlemen, was the dig of the day so far. Dig of the day. Just crazy digging from Kira right there. But right as I say that, Kira's gone back into dig mode again. Kira cannot get clean. Kira's still trying to stay safe, but gets that good triple there. Just total dig fest. We're not digging for... Are we digging on the archaeology right here? What are we doing? Is that a double tuck? I think it's going to be it for Kira. 226. 226 for Kira. Hey, there's Tyler in the chat. I'm a Francis fan for life. I love it. Current scores we have right now, we have Dave going for a center well Tetris. Dave at 115. Dave's going to get that bar, gets that center well Tetris, 127. Gustavo, 60,000, could set up for a 30 center well over on the left side. Ends up just wanting to play it a little bit safe, though, and burns it down. Okay, Jedi Evan getting into a little bit of a slight mess right now. Still trying to get out of this. Evan's almost out of it. Dirty Tetris for Evan. Come on, Evan is the missing link right here. Just totally linking these pieces together right out of Bob Evans. This is Jedi Evan right here, not Bob Evans. Just a boss. Come on. Gustavo right now, currently 67,000. Oh, Yeehaw's done. Yeehaw, 203,000. And Gustavo has done 69,315. 4 players remaining so far. Dave at 170, only at 90 lines. Another big game from Dave. Dave's got a chance to get some well-needed points and make up some ground on Yeehaw for that 4th and final spot. Dave, 171. And Colin's done 159. Dave is already past Colin. That's going to put some more separation between Colin and the cutoff. Players we have remaining. We have Evan, Mike, and Dave still remaining right now. Evan, 459. Mike, 305. Then we have 178 for Dave. Dave needs 203 to start gaining ground on Yeehaw for that final spot. 203 is Dave's target. No real good place to put that Z for Dave. Dave Forster just put it over on that right side. 181 now for Dave. Still needs 204 to be able to catch Dave. 203, 560 to be exact. Dave taking the smart burns. On the top row, we have Jedi Evan, 566, Mike, 347. They look like they've secured the top 2 spots. But it's still important to see what Evan does here, because Evan could gain ground on Yeehaw. A little bit of a misdrop, but Evan's got it right now. A little bit of a misdrop for Dave. Evan has a misdrop. Evan's trying to get this board fixed. Evan's board's getting in real deep trouble right now. Dave looking for a long bar here. Where is that bar for Dave? Where is that? Oh, misdrop! Come on, 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 come on! No! Dave could not get it! 190! Evan and Mike. Evan's going to be done 584. You have a chase down, Mike. 585 to take this game. 585 is Mike's target. Mike needs about 180,000. Has plenty of time to be able to get this. Only level 23. Oh, mischief right there for Mike. Oh, this ball, that's going to be it for Mike, 413. Evan takes down game number 6. Come on, hell yeah. I think they did too. All right, the scores are now sorted. In 8th place this game, Francis with 19,000 is going to remain at 6. 69,000, hey now, just above that. Gustavo's going to get 1 point, go into 11. In 6th place, 159,000. Colin gets 2 big points. Colin now goes to 17. In 5th place, 190,000. Dave gets 3 more points. Dave is now at 18. In fourth place, 203,000. Yeehaw McKickass gets 4 more big points. Yeehaw is now at 24. Third place, Kira 226. 8 more big points going her way. Kira's now at 34. And second place, Mike is going to get 8 more big points. Mike is now at 44 points and taking down the win, 42 to 52. Another one in the bag. Jedi Evan. Hell yeah. So we are 6 games in right now. We have 2 games left. 2 games left. Jedi Evan at 52, Mike at 44, Kira 34, Yeehaw 24, the current cutoff. But Colin and Dave are still very close behind to try and challenge for that last spot. Looks like everybody's ready right now. So game number 7 takes us to heaven. Counting it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. At this point, we only have 2 games left, so points are at a very big premium right now among the players that are close. The top row of Evan, Kira, Akira, and Mike should have their spots clinched to be able to go to the next round. The last spot is being fought among Colin, Dave, and Yeehaw McKickass. Yeehaw with 24 has a 6-point lead over Dave and a 7-point lead over Colin. It's not enough of a lead to clinch, but it still needs to be able to score big to stop them from coming back. Yeehaw getting dangerously high here by getting that Tetris. Playing with fire here, only having that little lead over the other players. Yeehaw still trying to get this board back in shape. Takes another 3 burns and is looking good now. There's another Tetris Yeehaw. Yeehaw 82. Jedi Evans setting up for a center well. Gets that center well over a column 9. Gets 101. Another Tetris for Evan. 125. Hero 145, little bit of a mess for me. Unfortunately, had to drop that O high. Oh, Kira did not go split with that double. That was a mistake from Kira. Kira did not go for the split on the bottom. That lawnmower could have got a split double and freed the well back up. Kira didn't see it. Kira's got to go back into dig mode now. 150. Kira said she saw it but didn't want to do it. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite her. Kira is burning this out, still managing it very solidly. 156. $179 for Evan, 173 Mike, 124 Colin, 159 Yeehaw. Those are your current top scores. 52 Dave, 68 Francis, 59 for Gustavo. This is a really good game right here for Francis after a couple of rough ones we just had. There we go. Another Tetris Francis. Francis goes to 78. Kira getting high again. Well is open and gets that bar for that dirty right well Tetris. And gets another one that adjustment at the last second there. 253 now for Kira. Has the lead by just 2,000 points over Jedi Evan. Couple more burns, Kira should be okay. No good time to put that O piece, though. That was a really rough O. There we go. Dirty center well for Kira. Kira now 284. Overall lead is now 302. And 195, Yeehaw is done. Colin has passed that score already, so Colin is going to gain ground on Yeehaw going into the 8th and final game. And Gustavo's done 83,000. Dave 77, Francis currently 91. See if Francis can burn this down. Nice pieces right there for Francis. Should be able to use that bar in column 9. Just that. There we go. It's another bar right there. They're going to be set up for a center well Tetris if Francis gets this long bar. Francis waiting for it. There's that long bar. Francis going to send it right down and set up for another one, too. 104 Francis. Nice recovery after those rough couple games. Francis knows how to do right here. She is bringing it. Hell yeah. 109 now for her. 88,000 for Dave. And Mike is done. 239. Colin has also passed Mike, so Colin's going to gain more points on Yeehaw. Dave is currently at 100 on the dot, set up for a left well Tetris. Francis now 112. Only 73 lines, so still got plenty of room to work with here to get a good score. Has several players Francis can pass here. Kira going for another aggressive center well. Here we go, level 19 transition for Kira. Kira not taking any safeties and not getting a bar either. Come on, well is reopened for Kira. Where is the bar? There we go, boom! And another one for Kira. B2B Tetrises, baby. Hell yeah! A misshift for Kira. Kira just misshifted. Jedi Evans in trouble right now. Evans in trouble. Evans in a little bit of trouble. Evan is burning it back down, though. Evans still burning this. Evans almost got it back down to the bottom. Dave now at 136. Francis 129. It looks like Colin's done at 288. And Kira's done 496. Three players left. Jedi, Evan, Dave, and Francis still going. Francis got a left well Tetris set up. Gets it right there. 142. Francis goes to level 10. Has a chance to be her best game so far. Needs 150 to be her best game of the set. Here we go. Francis set up for the left well Tetris. Where is that bar for Francis? Give Francis that bar. Come on, give Francis that bar. Where is it? There it is. Get it over. Francis gets that Tetris. 157. This is her best game so far today. Hell yeah. Come on, another Tetris on the right side. Tetris Francis, 171. Dave at 150, still in pursuit right here. Jedi Evan has this game clinched at 640. Oh, Francis misshifts. But that's going to be it. But your best game of the day so far, Francis 171. And Dave is still going, 158 for Dave. Dave needs a Tetris for that left well. Dave needs 195 to pass Yeehaw and gain ground. Tetris Dave, 178. Here we go. One more Yeehaw if Dave can get it. There's that bar, and there's that Tetris, 198. Come on, every point matters here for Dave. Jedi Evan trying to get another 800K to finish this off in style. Another 8. That's 3 800s for Jedi Evan today. Talk about consistency with a capital C. Jedi Evan not able to get that final bar. 803. Hell yeah. And Dave, 201, breaks 200,000. Come on. This is going to really make things close going into the 8th and final game right now. A lot of scores shifting here. All right, the scores are as follows for Game 7. 83,000, Gustavo is going to remain at 11 points. 171,000, Francis is going to get a point going off from 6 to 7. In 6th place, Yeehaw McKickass, 195, 2 more points going their way to 26. In 5th place, 201,000, Dave gets 3 points. Dave is now at 21, just 5 behind Yeehaw. In 4th place, we have Mike with 239. Mike is going to get 4 points. Mike is now at 48. In 3rd place that game, our one and only host, Colin, with 288,000. Colin's got 6 points. Colin is now at 23, just 3 points behind Yeehaw for that cutoff. Then in 2nd place that game, Kira gets 8 more points, clinching her spot in the next round. And then with another 800K, 52 to 62, Jedi Evan. Using the Force, baby. Hell yeah. All right, we got 1 game left, everybody. 1 game left. And it is still wide open among 3 players for that 4th and final spot. Jedi Evan, Kira, and Mike have punched their tickets to the final round. No matter what happens, they're going to be moving on. Francis and Gustavo, unfortunately, have been mathematically eliminated. But Colin, Dave, and Yeehaw are all still alive for that final spot. Dave with 21 points, Colin 23 points, Yeehaw 26 points. Whoever finishes the highest among them will go to the final round. Everybody is ready, so game number 8 decides our fate. And it's coming to you right now in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hell yeah. Yeah, the internet being unstable, that's here. That has nothing to do with anything. So this is crunch time right now. All eyes are on Dave, Colin, and Yeehaw. Yeehaw does have a 3-point lead over Colin, so Yeehaw controls his own destiny here. Not a lot of red pieces with this seed, I can tell. Dave already 2 for 2 with Tetrises. Another bar going over. That's 3 for 3 for Dave. Yeah, Dave is going full aggression right here. Knows what he's got to do to take this. Knows he needs a big win here to be able to pass Yeehaw. Yeehaw 59,000, Dave 48, Colin 98. Still looking pretty good. There's another burn. There's another Tetris. Yeehaw. Francis 38,000, Gustavo 41, Dave 63, Colin 122. Other players on the top row, Kira leads 183, Mike 165, Jedi Evan 128. Still trying to stack this down. Oh, Colin's in trouble right now. Colin is in deep trouble. Colin is done. That is going to knock Colin out of contention. That's going to be it, 125. Gustavo's getting up really, really high right now. See if Gustavo can try and get out of this. Not able to burn anything. That's it for Gustavo. 455, 480. And Yeehaw has passed Colin, so Colin is officially eliminated. At this point, it's just down to Dave. Can Dave pull a big game and pass Colin? Or pass Yeehaw? Dave is playing awfully high and aggressive. It gets another Tetris. Francis is gonna keep scoring here. 74,000, and there's another Tetris on the right side for Francis. Goes to 84. Uh-oh, Dave's getting really high up right now. Dave is not in a good place right here. Dave is in deep trouble, deep trouble, deep trouble, deep trouble. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get Dave, get out. Oh, Dave hangs that piece. Dave is not going to be able to get out of this. That is going to be it. And Yeehaw McKickass moves on to the finals. Hell yeah. And Yeehaw playing really great here. No matter what happened, Yeehaw is playing an amazing game 8 here to finish this out. Another Tetris Yeehaw, 265. Francis, 96,000. See if Francis can try and beat her best score from earlier. There's a Tetris on the right side. Dirty Tetris for Francis, 106. Come on, everybody's cheering Francis on right here. You got this. Yeehaw 302, right up there with the leaders. Jedi Evan at 62 points has clinched first place in this round. Where we currently stand right now, we have 365 Kira, 291 Evan, 441 for Mike, who has the lead, 307 for Yeehaw, 111 Francis. Yeehaw gets another Tetris, 330, and set up again for another one. Yeehaw means business here. Yeehaw! Come on. 337, another Tetris Yeehaw, 359. Yeehaw playing this game like a total champ. There's another Tetris, 382. And another Tetris, 405. This is one of the best games I've seen from Yeehaw in a while. Definitely his best game today. Yeehaw 407. Current leader is 529 Kira, 501 for Mike. There's another Tetris Yeehaw. Yeehaw's got one more Tetris left before transitioning to 19. Set up for it. Yeehaw set up. Waiting for the bar. There's that bar. Boom! Transition 456. It looks like Yeehaw's going to top out right there at 458. By far, Yeehaw's best game of the day. Hell yeah. And also, Francis is still going. 157 for Francis. This is a chance to be Francis's best game yet today. Finishing off in style right here. Francis is going to get a triple 160. Francis needs to beat 171 to have her best score today. Take it easy. You got this, Francis. Play it safe. You got this. Making a few more good burns. 163. center well is open if the right pieces come for Francis. Come on, Francis. Get that long bar. Get that long bar. Oh, that's going to seal up right there. This is not looking really good for Francis right now. And unfortunately, Francis going to be done 163. That was a lot of great games today, Francis. Looking at your scores today, you had 5 scores hit 6 digits. That is amazing considering you say you haven't played this game in a long time. That you played awesome today, Francis. Everybody give Francis a hell yeah. And finishing it off 702,000, Kira's going to win the 8th and final game, followed behind Mike at 565. Hell yeah. All right, the final scores are being sorted as follows. $55,000, Gustavo is going to finish with 11 points. Then Dave at 97,000. Dave is going to finish with 22 points, getting 1 extra point. Then in 6th place, 125,000, Colin gets 2 points. Colin's final score is 25. Then in 5th place, 163,000, Francis gets 3 more points, and Francis finishes in double digits with 10. Double-digit finish for Francis. Hell yeah! And she is excited. I'm loving this over there. Then in 4th place, 435,000, Jedi Evan is going to get 4 points. Final score, winning the overall round, 66 points, baby. Come on. Then in 3rd place, we have Mike wins in that, getting 6 more big points, getting 54 as the final score there. Then Yeehaw McKickass with a huge 458,000. Yeehaw's going to get 8 points, going to 34, and then winning the final game, finishing with 52, Kira, the one and only Black Widow herself, like a boss. Hell yeah! So moving on to the final round, we have Jedi Evan, Kira, Mike, and Yeehaw McKickass. See y'all in the finals. Hell yeah!